I'm calling in the creator to the CEO who crave creating community and cash to create it like a boss. With me, Katrina Julia, as your host. Multi-passionate entrepreneur, creator, and CEO who has walked from fear to faith, self-hate to love, corporate to calling, and continues to, with experience in 7+ industries, 7,000+ creators and startups, 2 creators to Fortune 500 brands, including Google, NBC, Victoria's Secret, and more. If you are ready to create it like never before in faith, wellness, wealth, marketing, business, travel, and more, this is the show for you. If this is your time to have freedom in all forms as you create it like a boss, let's create it.
So lights, camera, Cuba. So just for clarification purposes, I am not in Cuba. I am in Bali, and I want you guys to first see this incredible view. And if you are tuning in on the show, definitely head on over to my YouTube channel at Limitless Global Girl so you can check this out. So look at this, you guys. Absolutely incredible. This is my current Airbnb. That is actually my house right there. Outdoor kitchen, working table / dinner table, and private room and bathroom. Incredible pool with a indescribable, amazing, picturesque view for less than $20 a night. So don't tell me that travel is outside your budget. Like, look at this. The same views that multi-millionaires and billionaires have, and all accessible. So I digress. So my online course creator journey actually started in Cuba, and you might be wondering, how, Katrina, how? So glad you asked. So actually, let me move my phone because it's in my face. Okay. So actually, I held one of my creator CEO retreats in Cuba, and you can check that out. I have an incredible behind the scenes, actually several behind the scenes videos at fitlifecreation.com/retreats. And you can also check out information about creator CEO retreats in Bali and much more. And even before setting up the retreats, I already had the intention to set up my first online courses. And I had a meeting with Trey of Weekend Voyagers, and we set out the plan to create how passion plus purpose equals profits, to create the space creator, to create a video on how to create your retreats, an intro video on ambassadors and influencer marketing, and more. And the way that I did it was still holding true to the retreat agenda and flow, and setting up key times that were break or create times for the others that would also be break or create times for me. So my first question to you is, are you part of the 325 plus billion dollar market that's forecasted by 2025, if it's not already exceeded that, because not everything gets reported. So I distinctly remember filming How Passion Plus Purpose Equals Profits, and Trey being an incredible director and having the outline done in advance. And the week before, Ashley telling me that pretend you're talking to your best friend, because I had been a public speaker, you guys, for years. And I had this like weird transition, weird moment of creating content online or creating courses online. So who you see today as me chatting with you as if you're sitting next to me, or if we're talking on a video chat, is very, very different. And this is hours upon probably tens of thousands of hours of practice. And what Ashley said to me and Trey said to me was, pretend you're talking to your best friend. And I was like, I got this. And so I remember it was right before we were going on our convertible tour in Havana, which you can also see in the video. And we were setting up to film like in this little side park in Havana off of the Malecon, or the seaside view, so to speak. And we were setting off to film how passion plus purpose plus people equals profits. And we literally did it on the first take. So what you see in the freebies on how passion plus purpose plus people equals profits in the 5-part video series, I actually was even wearing a very similar hat, no braids. And it was done in essentially the first take. And it was me welcoming in the intention of the course, and the freebie was exactly that, to invite people into how passion plus purpose plus people equals profits. And it was explaining like exactly what I mean by passion, exactly what I mean by purpose, exactly what I mean by using your pain and shifting it to purpose, taking what you've overcome and turning it to also monetize and inspire people, and then how to take that into profits. And I remember, and you can see in some of the short clips of the video, talking about, how I love Mickey Mouse, and that's one of the things I love. So that's one of the things that, I integrate. Like even now, like I'm in Bali and I have a Mickey Mouse mini purse with me where I carry jewelry. I also remember having it with me on my Virgin Voyages cruise. And I also have my Mickey Mouse like entrance card that I just got when I went to go visit Animal Kingdom with, my brother and his family. So that's how the online course creation on the video side, as far as me as a full-time entrepreneur, as a full-time creator CEO, started. It was literally in the middle of my Cuba creator CEO retreat, Cuba transformation retreat, filming in the pockets of the retreat while I had set the intention and the outline. So I talked about how beforehand, Trey and I exchanged several different emails about the videos we would film and which courses they would align to or which freebies they would align to. Okay, so preparation, outline, creation. Then I also, so that was the first thing as far as, outlining and determining what days and how we would film and potential places. And I let him know, like, I do not want to film indoors. I want to film outdoors. I want to inspire people to create a life of freedom. And if that means, sometimes I'm sitting down, great, but mostly I want to be standing up. I want it to be super engaging. I want it to be very interactive. And I'm allergic to meetings inside. I'm allergic to online courses that feel like a classroom or a boardroom with no windows. And I wanted also to be and embody the type of retreat goer and content creator that I wanted to attract both into my retreats and into my online courses. So those things were, on my mind, that I was thinking about, that I am doing this as a course creator, but I'm also doing this in the midst of being a retreat host. And this is the type of people I want to attract in the retreats. And this is the type of people I want to attract into the courses. And, those that want to become retreat hosts, those that want to become course creators, create a lifestyle brand, and that want to create and co-create that life of freedom. And then also brands that want to partner with placements and their top creators and their creator CEOs that want to partner long-term as well. So those were the things that were going through my mind already on that first go around. It ended up being, in the result, a freebie of a 5-part video series on how passion plus purpose plus people equals profits, that I knew was going to be a free course, and always a free course aligned to my purpose. It ended up being a full-on capture of all of the behind the scenes of the Cuba retreat for creators and CEOs, and the transformational retreat with health, wealth, and business. Ended up being an incredible space creator video, a how to create retreats video, and an ambassador video, a welcome video, testimonial videos, and that wasn't counting the content that Ashley, that Jennifer at Hey Ashley Renee at Postcards to Seattle, Jennifer Maria, formerly the Social Girl Traveler, Carly at Light Travels that changed, I believe, to at Carly Nog, Weekend Voyagers. That wasn't counting all the content they created across blogs, across Instagram, across YouTube, etc., that we got to connect and create with and leverage as well. And so my question to you is, friends, as you're listening to this on or watching this on my YouTube channel, as you're listening to this on the podcast, like, are you part of this $325 billion market? And just to give you perspective, and I need to look at this on my computer because I don't know the exact math and I do not want to mess it up. So imagine $890 million changing hands daily, and 37,100,456.62 every hour in the e-learning space. In just the minute, like if you are on my email list and you're reading this on my email list, the industry, in just the minute it takes to read this, the industry sees transactions of $618,000, $618,341. Incredible, isn't it? So just in the time that you have watched this video or this podcast, that's 618,000, let's say $620,000 per minute, and let's say it's 10 minutes. That's $6.2 million. Like, that is insane, you guys. Yes, being a creator and CEO is definitely not for the faint of heart. At the same time, and this is what I remind myself every single day, the levels of abundance and the access we have now is completely unprecedented. Like, I am so grateful to God all the time for that. I think about that all the time as a creator, as a CEO. I think about the creation and the people that have risen up to create, the online course space, the Kajabis. That's what I use for my online course platform. So Kajabi is an all-in-one marketing platform that integrates websites, that integrates email drip campaigns or your email automations, or just your email campaigns as a whole, online course creations, your freebies, and even community. So what you see on my link in bio, or what you see on the links attached to this, over 90% of it is out of Kajabi and some of it is out of Wix. Hashtag not sponsored yet. That's not counting Instagram, content creation, retreats, TikTok shops, all the things. So drop a comment down below on what is the course you've created, or what is the course you're going to create next. Let's share some creator love. And if you're watching on YouTube, hit that subscribe button. And or even if you're not watching on YouTube, go watch on YouTube and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss a video. And if you're listening on the show, drop a review and your Instagram or YouTube or all the things handles so I can shout you out and share some love. And as always, remember, create, transform, and inspire, because you, my friends,